Hello everyone, my name is Nicole and I am a health messenger with Special Olympics Hawaii. In this video, I will be doing a 30-minute full body beginner workout. This workout will consist of 30 seconds of exercise and 10 seconds of rest in between each movement. All you need is a sweat towel, a bottle of water, a bench for your chest press if you have one, and a set of dumbbells, or you can use cans or water bottles. During the 10-second rest periods, you should keep moving. I will keep moving by stepping side to side. You should also remember to drink some water to keep hydrated. As a friendly reminder, you do not need to rush into the next movement immediately, and it is better to take your time and situate yourself comfortably. You can also do the movements without the weights. Remember that proper form is significant for your safety. You should warm up before your workout and cool down after your workout. This is your own workout. Go at your own pace, have fun, and do your very best. You can pause the video at any point of this workout for additional rest. Y'all can do this. Let's get moving!
First, we will begin by doing some squats. You want to start by having your legs a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. Slowly lower until you get to at least 90 degrees. Press back up with your heels to return to the starting position. Be sure to keep your core tight and your chest nice and tall. Then we will do some push-ups. Begin in a straight arm plank position. Place your hands a little wider than shoulder width apart. Bend your elbows and lower your body towards the ground. Try to lower your chest all the way to the ground. Push your body back up to the starting position. Remember to keep a straight line from your feet to your shoulders for the entire exercise. Next up are mountain climbers. Similar to your push-ups, you want to begin in a straight arm plank position. Keep your hands down on the ground. Jump or step with your legs and switch your feet so that your right leg is in the front. Jump or step with your legs again and switch your feet so that your left leg is in front. Continue jumping or stepping and switching as fast as you can. Now, we will do 4 lunges. Begin by standing tall with the weights either down by your hips or on your shoulders or even behind your neck by using just a single one. Take a huge step with your right leg. Bend your right knee to about a 90-degree angle with your left knee low as you can go. Step back with your right leg to return to the starting position. Ensure to keep your chest nice and tall, head neutral, and your core tight the entire time. This time, you will repeat the same steps but with your left leg stepping forward. Keep the weight in your heels rather than your toes. Now we will do lateral raises or side raises. You want to stand tall with your arms down by your side with the weights in your hands. Slowly lift your arms out to your sides until your hands are level with your shoulders. Be sure to keep your arms straight the entire time. Pause for 1 second and then slowly lower them back to your body.
Ready for your next road trip? Stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts to get everything you need to stay safe while traveling. Visibility on the road is so important and so easy to achieve. Get your windshield streak-free and crystal clear with Blue Magic Glass Cleaner.
Then we will do lateral or side shuffles. Select the side you would like to start on. Step or gallop sideways 2 times and move to the opposite side another 2 times. Repeat for the rest of the 30-second duration. Keep your knees slightly bent the entire time and be careful not to let your knees collide into each other. Next up is a shoulder press or an overhead press. Start by standing or sitting with the weights in your hand and your elbows bent at 90 degrees. Your hands should be at shoulder height with your palms facing forward. Slowly push the weights over your head until your arms are straight. Lower the weights back down to the starting position. This time, you are going to do backwards lunges or reverse lunges. You want to start by standing tall with the dumbbells on the side of you or on top of your shoulders. Take a big step backward with your right leg. Only put the ball of your foot on the ground. When you feel balanced, bend both your front and back legs so that your back knee touches the ground. After completing a rep, step forward together. You will repeat by switching to only your left leg stepping back. Remember to keep your entire body straight the entire time. Now, we will do curl-ups or crunches. You want to start by lying on your back with your knees bent so that your feet are flat on the floor. Reach your arms or elbows towards your knees. Lift your head and slowly lift your upper back until you reach your knees. Try to get your shoulder blades completely off the ground. Pause and then slowly lower all the way back down. This time we will do jumping jacks. Jump and spread your legs shoulder width apart while swinging your arms over your head. Jump again and bring your arms back to your sides and your legs together. You can modify this by just stepping with your arm and your leg together. Next up are shrugs. You want to start by standing tall with your arms down by your side while holding the weights in your hand. Bring your shoulders up to your ears. Hold for 1 second. Slowly let your shoulders return to the starting position. Next up are leg raises. You want to start by lying down on the floor with your entire body straight. Place your arms either on the side of you, beneath your lower back, or straight above your head. Choose whether if you want your head up or down. Lift your legs until your body is set at a 90-degree angle. Lower your legs simultaneously to low as much as only your lower back can be fully pressed onto the floor. Then we will do front raises or forward arm raises. You want to stand tall with your arms down by your side with the weights in your hands. Keep your arms straight or only with a slight bend in your elbows. Slowly bring your arms out in front of you until they are shoulder height. Tighten your abdominal muscles so that your shoulders, hips, and back stay in a straight line. Lower your arms slowly to return to the starting position. We will do ice skaters. Make a slight bend in the knees with a small forward hinge. Take a big leap or step to the side while lifting up the opposite leg that is going sideways. Leap or step the other way. Continue to leap or step side to side. Now we will do bird dogs. Start by kneeling down on all fours. Slowly lift your right leg and your left arm until you make a straight line from the heel to fingertip. Crunch inwards until your right leg and left elbow meet each other. Bring the left arm and right leg back to the starting position. Switch to your left leg and right arm up. Keep alternating sides. Then we will do a single leg deadlift or a one leg deadlift. You want to start by standing tall with your feet together. Begin by putting your arms down in front of you with the weights in your hands. Balance on your left foot. Keep your right leg straight. Slowly hinge forward and lift your right leg behind you. Slowly stand up without your right leg touching the floor until you're fully upright. You can modify this by staggering your feet in a line. Left leg as your straight front leg and right leg as your bending leg. You will repeat the same steps, but this time you are going to lift with your left leg and balance on your right leg. Again, you can modify this by staggering your feet in a line, but this time with your right leg as your straight front leg and left leg as your bending leg. This time we will do a plank hold. Start on your elbows and knees. Straighten one leg at a time and put the balls of your feet on the floor. Your body should make a straight line from your heels to your shoulders. Be sure to keep your core tight and your back straight. Hold for as long as you can within the 30-second duration. If you accidentally drop or want to take a breather, you can pause and jump back into the plank anytime. And you can modify this by going on your hands. Next up are hip bridges or glute bridges. You want to lay on your back with your arms down by your side. Place one or two weights within the tummy area. Bend your knees so that your feet are flat on the floor. Remember to keep your core engaged. Lift your hips off the ground towards the ceiling. Lift as high as you can. Pause for 1 second. Slowly lower back to the starting position. Next up are quick punches. Begin by placing both your hands in fists by your chest. Keep your elbows down by your side. Stand with your feet a little wider than shoulder width apart. Bend your knees slightly. Turn towards your left side. Punch your right arm in that direction. Return to the center with both hands in fists by your chest and elbows down by your side. Turn towards your right side. Punch your left arm in that direction. Keep alternating sides. Alright guys, this is gonna be a 1-minute break. Now is the time to get a sip of water if you need it. Be sure to keep hydrated. This time we are gonna do standing crunches. You want to stand tall with your feet shoulder width apart. Put your hands either behind your head or down by your side. Slowly lift your left leg and crunch down with your right elbow or hand until both the left knee and right elbow or hand meet each other. Slowly open up your entire body and switch to crunching with your left elbow or hand to your knee. Continue to alternate each side. Next up are sit-ups. You want to lie flat on the floor with your knees bent to support your feet. Slowly lift your head and body off the ground until you're in an upright position. Gradually lower back down to the starting position. Lift again. Remember to control the entire way. Then we are gonna do a chest press. You can either begin by lying flat on the floor or on your bench with the weights in your hands. Make sure your feet are flat on the ground. Place your arms straight above your chest around the private part line. Slowly bring your arms all the way down to your chest. Press the weights up simultaneously back to the starting position. Make sure to control the lowering and pressing the entire time.
You can protect yourself from the high cost of auto repairs, and they're America's #1 auto protection company. Your transmission, engine, and car's computer system are all covered. Get the ultimate vehicle service protection.
Next up are side planks. Lie on your left side with your left elbow underneath your shoulder. Put your right foot on top of your left. Lift your hips off the ground. Remember to keep your body in a straight line by engaging your core and keeping your head forward and neutral. Just like a regular plank, you should try to hold as long as you can within the 30-second period. Again, if you accidentally drop down or need a breather within the 30 seconds, you can start over. This time you're gonna repeat by switching over to the right side with your right elbow underneath your shoulder and the left foot on top of your right foot. Next up are sumo squats. Unlike a regular squat, you want to begin by making your legs a little wider than shoulder width apart, with your feet pointed at a 45-degree angle. Place the weights either in between your legs or on top of your shoulders. Squat until at least a 90-degree angle with your knees pushing out right behind your toes. Slowly return to the starting position. Be sure to balance the weight in your heels. Next up is a 30-second jog. You can either to jog in place or move around freely. We will begin with a dumbbell snatch. Spread your legs a little bit wider than shoulder width apart with the weight between your legs. Bend down with your knees slightly bent. Lift your chest and hinge forward. Pull the weight towards your hips. Thrust the weight up until your left arm is straight by pushing with your hips. Be sure to stay in control the entire time. We will now do plank up and downs. Begin by setting up into a straight arm plank position, or you can modify by starting from your knees. Go up and down from straight arms to your elbows and back up again. Make sure to keep your body straight and core tight the entire time. We will then do some arm curls. Start with your arms straight and your palms facing forward. Pull the weights until your hands are close to your chest. As you pull the weights, be sure not to rock your body for momentum. Also, keep your elbows still the entire time. Slowly lower the weights back to the starting position with control. Then, we will do a single arm bent over roll. Begin by having a slight bend in the knees with the forward hinge. Have your right arm down by your side. Hold the weight with your right arm until your hand meets your ribs with your left hand on your left knee for support. Slowly lower your arm back to the starting position. Make sure not to jerk the weight and to keep your body facing forward the entire time. You will repeat the same steps with your left arm pulling this time. Next up are bicycle crunches. Start by lying flat on the floor. Put your hands behind your head with your elbows flared out. Bend one leg at a time at a 90-degree angle while the opposite leg is straight. Try to reach the inside of your knee with your opposite elbow. Pedal your legs and keep alternating sides. Make sure to twist your body until you're all the way to the side. You can modify by keep your straight leg on the ground. This time we are doing plank shoulder taps. Just like the plank up and downs, you want to begin by setting up into a straight arm plank position. This exercise can be modified by going onto your knees. Touch your shoulder with your opposite hand. Keep alternating sides. Make sure to keep your body straight and core tight the entire time. Now, we will do some skull crushers. Lie on the floor with your knees bent and the weights by your chest area. Slowly lower your arms at a 90-degree angle. Push the weights back up until both your arms are straight. Be sure not to flare out your elbows and stay in control. Then we will do some sumo deadlifts. Just like the sumo squat, you want to start by having your legs a little wider than shoulder width apart, with your feet pointed forward with the weights on the inside of your knees. Slowly hinge forward with the weights traveling along your knees. Return to the starting position by thrusting your hips until your body is straight. Remember to hinge when only your back can stay flat. We will then do some hammer curls. Unlike the standard arm curls, you want to start by having your palms facing inward because you want the weight to face vertically like the shape of a hammer. Pull the weight until your hands are close to your chest. Again, be sure not to rock your body for momentum. Also keep your elbows still the entire time. Slowly lower the weights back to the starting position. Now, we will do some pullovers. Lie on the floor with your knees bent and the weight above your chest area. Depending on the shape of your weight, you can either hold it with your palms facing forward or inward. Slowly lower the weight with your arms straight until your arms are about staggered above your body. Hover the weight back to the starting position. Be sure not to bend nor flare out your elbows. Next up are reverse crunches. Start by lying on the floor with your legs bent at a 90-degree angle. Curl your knees into your body as close as you can by using your core. Slowly lower your feet to the ground until the balls of your feet touch the floor while keeping your knees bent. Lift back up into the curl position. Now we will do some squat walks. Begin by having your legs a little wider than shoulder width apart. Bend your knees and walk forward and backward in a squat position. Now we will do side hops. You want to bend your knees slightly and hop as high as you can to one side then to the other. To modify this exercise, you can just step side to side.
Right now, though, with progressive house legend, Big Boy. He's back in fashion.
Finally, we would do an inchworm finisher. Begin by going onto your hands with your legs a little wider than shoulder width apart. This exercise can also be modified by starting on your knees. Walk forward until you are in a straight plank position. Walk back to the starting position. Repeat.
No, it's just easy. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms and conditions apply. Find out more at CapitalOne.com/AutoNavigator.
Gain presents a tale of longing and long-lasting.
Alright everyone, your workout is now complete. As we wrap up my first 30-minute full body workout video, I will briefly share the importance of exercise. Exercising is good for your health because it reduces the risk of several diseases including heart disease, diabetes, and cancer, controls and balances your weight, provides stronger bones, muscles, and joints, makes you feel better with energy, good sleep, and positive and happy, lowers blood cholesterol, and gives you good blood pressure levels. You do not want our blood pressure to be too high nor too low. People with disabilities are more likely to have arthritis, diabetes, die before the age of 50, be admitted to the hospital by the emergency room doctor or ER doctor, become obese, and have cardiovascular disease and asthma than those without ID. The more you exercise and move, the healthier you will be and the longer you will live. However, you do not want exercising to be the only priority to keep you healthy. In essence, you want to do everything in moderation. Ensure proper hydration, eat healthy, and get good amount of sleep, at least 7 hours or more. With that being said, I hope you all enjoyed this workout. Thank you very much for participating and jumping into the video, into my 30-minute full body workout. Well done everyone. Please take care of yourself, encourage your family and friends to start exercising, and also get moving with Nikki. Peace!